Let's see if it's working. Now, why is it not broadcasting? I don't know where this is going to. This is so weird. Here we go. Maybe it started. Okay, guys, I got it figured out. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just checking. You know how it is with the audio. You have to make sure it's working. Let's see. Okay, looks like my cordless mic is working. I'm just getting my setup ready here. I'll show you guys what I got. I got this cool light bulb here. I'm going to put into the setup. I don't know how this is going to work. This was actually for my mini bike. Let's see. Oh, that's bright. Ooh. Like that. We'll put it behind the skull here. Let's see what this looks like. It's going to be like that drink I got the other day. It was like purple and red. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Supposed to be for the skull. We're going to get going in a minute here. We'll wait for some people to come in the room. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. That's a fake candle, by the way. What else? There's something else I was going to put on. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. I got these lights at the dollar store. Let's see if I can put this on. It might be too bright. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Okay, that's a cool setup. I like it. Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. I've been so busy busting on getting this to actually be set up and work. I got to get my notes. I got to figure out what where I'm at here. All this technical stuff, right? Okay, here we go. That looks good. I do have a little light here. I don't know if I should set it up or not. I don't want to mess my computer up. I'm on like eggshells here. This thing, I'm running it off a notebook computer. And there's all these plugs connected to it. I feel like if I look the wrong way, it's gonna like all fall apart on me. I have no idea. Let's see if this works. If that helps. Here, put it right here. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, guys, I was trading today. I was super busy doing stuff. I was like, man. Yeah, I think this is the best thing Best compromise is just put this light down here. It will give a little bit of light. Okay. Okay, we got this stuff here. Welcome guys. Welcome to the live stream. New York Dan here. If he doesn't trash his whole computer and his headphones, trip over a wire over here. Yeah, I did. I got complicated. You may have seen, I'm also monitoring my audio. You may have seen I went to Best Buy. That could be a dangerous thing during the week, right? Let me put this down just a little bit down here. Okay. Yeah, wireless mic. A lot's going on here, guys. I got another webcam when I went over there. If you saw my Best Buy video. All right, now I'm going to check the audio out. Guess what, guys? Welcome, by the way. Welcome, new subscribers. We got a lot of people. We went from 0 to hero in like that. I was looking at my old videos. Believe it or not, I only started posting on this channel. I set it up a year ago. I only started posting on it like 8 months ago or something. We made progress fast. Welcome aboard, new subscribers. Now, yeah, if you want to comment in the chat, I think you have to be a subscriber on here. It's free, don't worry. So you guys can get ready now and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, let me think. I want to test. Oh, yeah, I have a new theme song. Yes, there's a theme song for me, right? Yeah, we're going to play it. I did a little video. We're going to see how the audio works. This will be a good test. Let's see what our other camera angle is. We got that one. Yep, we got the 2 cameras at Best Buy. There's the other camera angle right there. Here's my tribute video. Are you guys ready? We're going to hit the tribute video. Let's see if it works. Oh, now how come the audio is not playing?
New York and the YouTube star lights up screens.
Let's see, guys. We got another technical issue here.
One that makes you think. Cruising down in Sarasota sun. Every video a different fun with a city charm and a flashy light. You know he's set to take flight. Dance in the spotlight, making moves. Spreading joy with his video cruise. From the Big Apple to the beaches sand, he's the man, our New York Dan. Comment section's always ablaze, with fans raving about his craze. He's a digital delight, a viral spree, dancing on the internet sea. From bustling streets to ocean waves, creating content that never caves. Be it on a yacht or a city park, Dan charisma leaves a mark. Dance in the spotlight, making moves, spreading joy with his video grooves. From the Big Apple to the beaches sand, he's the man, our New York Dan. YouTube star, lights up screens both near and far, with a funky groove and a playful wink. He's the one that makes you think. Cruising down in Sarasota sun, every video.
All right. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually made this theme song up, or with help, with a little help. Now, let's just see. There it goes. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay. That's what's messing me up. But I think the audio is working because I'm listening to it as I'm doing this over my phone. We got it. We got it. It's working. There we go. Yeah, guys, that's that thing. I like how that came out. I had actually asked Cowpote podcast about, he did a song, New York Dan. It was like a blues style song. I had asked him about it. I said I need him to email me about it. I don't know if he was able to like distribute the song or whatnot. I'm going to do the comment section. I got to take these off because the problem is it's a delayed response. It's totally messing me up. Once I'm confident that it's broadcasting okay, we'll be on track. So yeah, believe it or not, I'm going to be making up more music. We'll see what we can do. I got using AI. Yep, I'm the one that said I wanted to invest in a typewriter company, right? I didn't like big tech and all this AI stuff. What are you going to do? Once I saw how cool it was, yeah, that came out well. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, Cowpote found that music, or AI music. That's how I found out. It's really good stuff. Cool things you can do with it. I saw his video. He was at a boat show. Yup. Believe it or not, I wanted to go to the New York International Boat Show at the Javits Center, but it was so tight. It was last weekend, and we had that terrible frozen weather during the week. Yeah, I ran out of time with that. It was insane. I'll go to the auto show, though. That's coming up, and we'll go in on the train, go to Jacob Javits, where Hillary, the glass ceiling she was going to break at one time. We're going to walk over. The weather will be good. The auto show comes up at the end of March, beginning of April. It's going to be good. And yeah, if I'm going to check, I haven't had a time to do it. Buy me a coffee. If anyone's donated on that, I apologize. I haven't had time to catch up on it. I had a couple donations come in before Christmas. It was set at a really high amount. It says like $25 or something. You can change that down to like whatever, $1. We'll get donations together when we do the city, and we're going to try to do something for the homeless. We got time. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. And it was cool. I saw some of the boat show Cowpote filmed. The thing of it is, his boats are different than what we have around here. There's a lot of boats designed for the lakes. I believe he's near, I think he's in Michigan, and you have the Great Lakes up there for doing boating. Yeah, you can take a pontoon boat. They basically have two floats with like a deck on top. You can use those kind of boats. They have little boats that are very shallow for like running in a lake and doing fishing. Very shallow. I forget what they call it. The board, I think they call it. The top of the boat to the water. Around here, though, we have rough sea conditions. Yeah, even in Long Island Sound, it can be real rough. So the boat shows around here mainly have larger size boats. The one he went to, they actually put the boat right on the carpet, believe it or not. I've never seen that before. Yeah, a lot of the boats didn't even have a trailer. They were just sitting on the floor. So let's see. Greetings. Greetings. I see a few people in here. Kathleen, hi. Yes, thank you. I'll tell Leslie that you said hello. We were just at that Library Cafe Restaurant. That was fun. Just had a good brunch there. And you saw they had some kind of signature drinks, a mimosa that was blue and kind of purple and red at the bottom. It had blue Curacao liquor in it. Believe it or not, Curaçao's an island in the Caribbean. I've actually been there and I toured the factory where they make that Curacao liqueur. It's like a orange tasting triple sec type of liquor. Yeah, it's pretty good. And that drink was pretty good. They actually have signature cocktails at this place. If you go at dinner time or lunch, they have a list and they're all named after authors, famous authors. I've tried some. They have like the Fitzgerald. They have the Hemingway. Yeah. Guess what, guys? I got my... I'm going whole hog here. I got my own cup now. New York Dan, YouTube. And then this way, right there. Hit thumbs up. Subscribe for free. It's hard to film that. It goes backward and forward. So, yeah, the cafe was fun. The Library Cafe, Farmingdale, New York. And one of my subscribers told me about the Misfit Cafe in Santa Monica, California. And guess what, guys? We're going to look at I have their website on the computer. And if this technology works, we can actually look right at the menu. Heaven can't wait. My first blue Curacao drink was called the Blue Whale in Orlando. I like Orlando. That's a cool place. All right, let's see if this works. So we have the menu here. Here's the website. It's called the Misfit Cafe. And let's see what they have here. Look at this. They have a weekend brunch right here. I like these brunches. I really like them. Oh, king salmon with sesame, scallion. Interesting. I don't know if that's a sandwich. Crudo. Today's crudo. They have tuna. They have yellowtail, avocado, citrus chilies, and togarashi. Now, what is this here? If anyone knows, you could put it in the comments. This right here, what is this? Is this, I'm thinking this might be some kind of sushi. I am not sure. This is their brunch menu. Let's see, what else do they have here? Soups, tortilla soup, marinated tomatoes, all kinds of stuff. Avocado toast. This is a popular one over here. Yeah, burrata. That cheese is delicious. Has burrata, cherry tomatoes, grapes, herbs. It's on grandma's toast, apparently. Bub. I don't know what bub is. Butter, maybe? But burrata, that stuff is really good. Right here, it says burrata. That's an Italian cheese. Oh, today's special. Love the Cape. Thank you. That's what that's about. Yeah, those are kind of different up here. This tuna, the yellowtail. Interesting. I know a lot of times they have salmon comes on a bagel for breakfast. You go to those cafes. Yeah, not bad. Not too bad. I paid $13 at the Farmingdale, the library, for my special Monterey Benedict. It came with bacon, home fries, the whole bit. California, though, the prices are probably a little bit higher. Oh, here you go. Bottomless mimosa, $23 per person. Nice. And you can choose from fresh orange, pineapple, or cranberry. So you can mix it up after you, if you want to get a second one, you could try a different flavor. Pretty cool stuff. Signature plates, prime rib. This looks like it's more prime rib. I would think that would be like a lunch. Well, it's brunch, so it's lunch and breakfast stuff. That's what's going on here. All kinds of cool stuff. Not too bad. 36 for the prime rib. I don't know what the first one is. A little 21 or 36, maybe for a larger portion. Interesting stuff here. Cool. Yeah, it looks like a neat place. I wanted to show you guys a cool place that I went to. You guys might know about this in Florida. Let's see. Whoop. There it is right there. Let's see if this works. I just looked at that before, did I not? Let's try this. Images. Yeah, here we go, right here. It's gonna work. Here we go. Bubble Room, Captiva Island in Florida. It's right by Sanibel Island. I've been there. It's really cool. They have all kinds of memorabilia. It's decorated like an old diner, 1950s style. And, oh yeah, they have Christmas year-round. They have a Christmas room. It's really cool. The room has a bunch of Santa Claus room. And it's all decorated year-round. They have all these lights inside. Captiva Island. Hopefully, I looked on the web and they said they plan on reopening it in 2025. Yeah, I think they had some problems with the hurricane. This is what they say. It's always Christmas here. This is the room with the Santas, actually. I found it. That's really cool. Look at that. Yeah, and these things, if anyone knows about these, you see these? These are bubblers. When the light bulb would get hot, and then it would make these things bubble. I don't even know if you can run these now with these new... Hopefully you can still find the bulbs for these things. The new LED lights, I don't think they get hot enough to make that happen. Pretty cool stuff. Yep, there's all the Santas. That's just what I was thinking. They have bubble bread. I don't know if I've tried that. Signature drinks. Those look good. That looks like another one of those blue Curacao type drinks. Orange crunch cake. Looks like it has bacon in it almost. I don't know what that is. Famous orange crunch cake. No, it must be something else. You wouldn't want bacon in there. Those look like almonds. The Bubble Room. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. Hopefully I'm back and the audio's working. And greetings. Captiva isn't too far away, but I haven't been to that diner. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. If you go, you have to go on that bridge to Sanibel, and then you got to drive. I think that's the only way to get there by car. Then you got to drive all the way down the island to the Captiva end. Definitely something cool to do, especially if you're right in Florida. Nice. Yeah, I think I've had their burger. Love the Cape said they have great burgers. I think I have indeed had a burger there. Let me see here. Get my notes out here. Let's see what we can do here. I wrote down a few things here. I think I'm covering a lot of it. Yeah, we did that. Okay, good. So, guess what, guys? I just watched a video. I was actually watching Life and Vibe's video, her live stream, before when I was grabbing a bite to eat for dinner. And I saw some of Tim's video. Yeah, apparently she's able to play his video, no problem. She has that, you know, it's called fair use agreement. As long as you stop the video and do commentary, you're supposedly okay. Now, what I'll do is I might play some of his stuff too at some point in the future if I do my live stream. But right now, well, first of all, I've been so busy, I haven't had time to set that up. I could probably do it right over the web, depending on how fast this works. We don't know if the audio plays right. Yup. Maybe we'll do a test later and just see how it works with streaming to play a little bit of a video on the web. I could even play one of my own videos just to test it. But here's what's going on. Yeah, I was watching his video over her video. Tim is bunking up at JJ's place, apparently. Yeah, he found a place to crash. I guess that's why he calls his place, or his trailer, he calls it the Crasher. You can pull that up in front of someone's house and crash, like on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Uncle Eddie, he had the RV. He pulled up there. Yeah, I'm just drinking some of that pomegranate juice. I'm trying to avoid, hopefully I'm not getting any kind of sore throat or, what is that, laryngitis. Try to stay healthy. We're in the cold New York winter. We're hoping it doesn't snow anymore. It warmed up a little today. I mean, once you've been in that freezing weather, once it gets above freezing, you're like, wow, this is pretty nice out. If the sun's out and it's not like windy, that's the catch. So anyway, yeah, Tim is bunking up at JJ's place, and they got a house guest. Apparently, the thing is, he gets up so damn early. Yup, he's been getting up early, and then he wants to like do his morning video, right? So I guess he went ahead and he filmed it anyway. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just making sure it's not like people aren't saying, oh, your audio's not working before I go doing all this, right? So he's getting up early in the morning. He wakes up. This guy wakes up at like 3 a.m. He can't sleep. 4 a.m. He's trying to make a video there, and he's talking quietly, I guess, but he's going around the whole house in the kitchen. He's showing everything. He's like, oh, I heard JJ make some kind of noise. I think he's awake. The guy was probably snoring. Who knows? But, yeah, this takes a cake. He's playing around, and on JJ's counter, he's got 2 guns that he's showing. Purposely, like, showing them in his video. And, oh, yeah, the thing is, they said that they might try to go to the target range. Yup. I don't know if that video got up yet, but that was their plan. It's right near the Villages. Apparently, the Villages has some kind of a target range. The last time Tim was there, I did see an archery range. That was for shooting bows and arrows. Hopefully, he's not taking those guns over to try to shoot at that range. I don't think they'd appreciate that. They must have some kind of a separate, I'm imagining a separate gun range there. I don't know. Yeah, the last time I was commenting on his videos, I watched last weekend, he was talking about, he was all hyped up about getting something that he called a mouse gun. And apparently it's some kind of real small gun that he can slip in his pocket. And he can like kind of hide it in there and walk around with the thing. I don't know if he's gotten the official mouse gun yet. I think it costs a lot of money. He may be waiting for more Buy Me a Coffees to come in. I think that might be the problem. So while he was at JJ's, he's hyped up about these parties they have. Yup, apparently at the villages, they have these things called squares. And it's some kind of a party where they have like a band playing with, the last time he showed it, they have a little gazebo area in the middle and the band is up there playing. And then people are dancing around. They're having a good time. Yeah, and they do these like every night there. Every night's a party when you live in the villages. It's pretty insane. So, unfortunately, this time, he's making this big deal up. He said they were playing music and it had a problem. He said he made a great video he'd like to show us, but when he went to upload it, can't do it. It comes back with a copyright issue with the music. The problem is you won't get paid for that video. And he wants to get paid. Yeah, apparently, even though it's a group performing a song, if they're performing a popular song, like, for instance, like Journey, yeah, that's going to probably pick up when you upload the video. You can't, it's copyrighted, even if you're performing the song. That's what I was doing when I was doing my renditions in my video. I was singing Margaritaville and stuff like that when I was in Nassau, Bahamas, or Freeport, actually. I was like, I better stop singing this because when I upload it, I might find that that triggers some kind of copyright deal. Apparently, it didn't when I sang it. Either I did a really bad job singing it, or maybe I just did a small enough amount of it. I think you have to go over a minute to have a problem, because you can put those short videos up on YouTube. You can actually use music on those as long as they're under 60 seconds. So yeah, he was hyped up on the square. I think he might be trying to meet a lady friend. Yup. I don't know. I hope he didn't wear that cowboy outfit to the square. I don't know what kind of lady friend he's going to meet wearing a cowboy outfit. I am not sure about that one. Those shirts look so dated. The cowboy garb or the get-up. Wow. He's going to have to film his video in black and white if he wears that stuff. It's going to look right out of Grit TV, guys. Before they had what's known as color TV. Those whole black and white cowboy flicks, right? He's stepping right on out of them. So, yeah, they have those squares at the villages, but to be honest with you guys, well, maybe there is a song by Huey Lewis and the News called "It's Hip to Be Square." Maybe that might be what that's about. But I don't know about these villages, if the people in there are very square. I don't know if they really are square at all. I think they might possibly be swingers. I don't know. They call them squares, though, the village squares. Yeah, Tim was sitting by JJ's fireplace, his TV basically playing a picture of a fireplace because he couldn't do his signature fire pit. Nope, he didn't bring that with him. Oh, he was reminiscing about running his sand rail. Yup, he said it's a Volkswagen, basically. Had a Volkswagen engine. It's like a dune buggy, we would call them. It has a Volkswagen engine in it. And he would run that. He said he lived out by San Diego, California. And he would have a fun time. He had a 1980 Ford Class C motorhome. This is vintage, guys. This is the Class C. I'm thinking that's the smaller one. That it's kind of like a van with the camper back. I bet you that's what that means, Class C. If anyone knows, leave in the comment. There was a guy I used to watch on YouTube. I still have him. I'm subscribed. I had to check in what he's doing, but the problem was he's doing this huge project, and his videos like slowed way down. He only put one out every so often, and he lives up in Oregon, I believe, and it was called Class A Living because he had a Class A motorhome. Yep, this huge behemoth of a motorhome. Behemoth. But he didn't like the interior or the structure of it, and he started tearing it down. He teared the whole thing down to the floor, and then he was like rebuilding the thing with like metal, like welding it and stuff. Yeah, it was really a project. I'll have to look at his channel and see if he ever got that back together. I don't know, guys. You got to be careful when you take this stuff apart. It's very hard to get it back together again. But going back to Tim, he used to live in San Diego, and I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show 90 Day Fiance. Pretty interesting, cool stuff. How these people find love in other countries. They had this guy Big Ed on there. Big Ed, he lived in San Diego. And they filmed around there. It was pretty interesting. You guys probably know who Big Ed is. Believe it or not, he actually came to Long Island, right by where I live in Northport. And he went to a place called the Whale's Tail, and he was a guest bartender. We just missed it. I was there with Leslie like a few days before he came. We didn't even know he was coming there. We would have gone to try to meet him. So, yeah, Tim's sandrail with the VW engine, he said it's pre-built. Of course. Tim does not build anything or work on stuff, right? It's got to be turnkey. Everything he has is turnkey. The problem with that is it costs a fortune. Even those rinky-dink golf carts that they got in the villages, you're just driving around. I mean, it's just a golf cart. It's not like a beach buggy with all this fancy suspension, and it can go like those beach buggies can go like 55 miles an hour, stuff like that. Yeah, just for a little golf cart, those things can cost. Tim went there before when he was at JJ's, a golf cart dealership. They cost a ridiculous amount of money. 11 grand he was looking at one, and I think that was used. I think he said it can cost like 20 grand even brand new. Pretty insane. Imagine buying a used golf cart. I paid less money than that for like all three of my vehicles that I have combined than the 11 grand used golf cart. Less money combined. I cannot believe how much some of that stuff costs. If I was in villages, I would like get an old golf cart and like fix it up, you know. They might not, well, if you had a garage, you could probably do that, because I know they get really uptight or particular if you're working on any equipment. When you live in one of those condo developments or an HOA, housing association. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I got my notes here. Yeah, I got to remember LA Fitness. Guess what, guys? I got a 3-day guest pass. When I went out to breakfast with Ken the other day, it's on my channel. You'll see the video. Bagel Chalet. I did a whole bunch of stuff in that video. I went to Party City. That's closing. I filmed the bargains in there. Went to Target. Went over to LA Fitness and looked at it. Yeah, Bagel Chalet, they had these free guest passes. I picked 2 of them up. I'm going to try to go with Ken. We'll see if we get any time, if he can get some time off from trading. I was just talking to him. I don't know, he might even be watching my live stream. He's like, I haven't made money this week with trading. I don't want to take the afternoon or take the day off yet. Trying to get him to go to breakfast. Maybe we'll do IHOP. I like that. And they said there's like a $7 deal going on there now. So yeah, we got those passes. I got to remember to use them. They might only be good like this week. I toured the other Planet Fitness over by Comac, but they don't have a pool there, so I really don't see the point. Yeah, they got a lot of equipment, but it's really no different than Planet Fitness. I'm already in Planet Fitness, so it's not much incentive for me to do it. What I would like, though, that like I said, the one by me has a swimming pool. That might be cool to do if we don't get pneumonia. Yup. Ah, wow. Anne says her friend's niece works as a waitress in the Villages and makes $200 a day. Pretty good. I don't know. I might have to hang up the trading gig and get myself a job being a waiter. Yes, Ron Lee says Sarasota don't know about manual labor. When he was at Ted and Jolene's helping with the deck, he was more in the way and taking up Ted's time. Yeah, I got friends like that. If you have them help you, oh man, some of them you have to do more work showing them what to do. It just doesn't work out sometimes. Ah, Brian, greetings, Hicksville native. Ah, oh, the shed in Huntington. Yes, I've been at the shed. Yup, I've been there. There may be a video on my channel from, it's probably from the summertime. I went there with Leslie. The deal with the shed is this, in case you guys don't know, the shed is a breakfast style restaurant, a brunch style restaurant, and it has a bar. It's right in Huntington Village. It's kind of a hip place. It's kind of like Hampton style. It's really cool. I like the food in there a lot. They have some delicious stuff. They have some kind of a garden, what the heck is it? It's like Eggs Benedict, garden style, with avocado, tomato, roasted tomatoes, stuff like that. Yeah, I like that place a lot, but guess what? My friends all gripe, like, if I want to go back there, I think part of it is it costs a fair amount of money. But some of them, everyone has their own favorite. We also went in Huntington to that place called Stella Blue. That's pretty damn good. That thing's more like, it's kind of cool. It's more like a deli. You put your order in. They bring out your food. You're free to eat it. If you want to stay there, they have tables you can eat at. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of memorabilia in there. You could spend a long time looking around at all that Grateful Dead stuff. They have pictures of the Beatles. They have all these icons. Yeah, and a matter of fact, my artwork, you can doodle some artwork up and put it on the wall. My artwork is still hanging up there from the summer. I made a video in there. You can see it on my channel. I think I titled it, we might have put Sarasota Tim, and we put Jerry Garcia Tribute Restaurant, or yeah, that's probably what it says. I forget that one. Yeah, you'll find it. You'll see it in there. You'll see it. But yeah, if you like Grateful Dead, that's a real cool place. Let's see. What's on these notes? Yeah, so apparently Tim weighs in at 205. He just checked on the digital scale at JJ's. Yup. He's trying to work out and keep his weight down. I think I'm about 205 too. Almost the same exact weight. I'm trying to slim down too. I'm trying to watch what I eat. I'm eating a little less each day, you know? And especially if I'm inside, you know, I'm not like doing, if you're outside moving around a lot, it's a different story. You can eat more, but if you're just sitting, unfortunately, you can't have it both ways. That's the whole problem. Doing a check here. Okay, looks good. Okay, Colleen, greetings. She says Tim gave cash $10 and got no honk. Told them they always had me working first window cash. I pocketed miscellaneous money. Told the dude he pocketed it. Maybe that's what happened. Or maybe Sarasota Tim is just saying that he's paying it forward. This could be all. No, listen, knowing Tim, he could say this. That's all great at the window, right? And then what he does is he just shuts the camera off and he's like, you know what? I checked my money and I don't have enough to do it next time. And then he drives off and he's filming again. And that's why he's like, they didn't even wave. They didn't honk. Nothing. Yeah, maybe maybe because they got nothing. Maybe because Tim never gave them the money. I don't know, guys. We'll try to do a pay it forward. I'll use the buy me a coffee on my account. I haven't touched that money. Anything in there we're going to use when we get enough, we're going to use it to do something like that in a video. And you can set whatever amount you want. It says something ridiculous like $25, but you can change that. You can just put $1 or something. Joe says, talk about expensive eateries. Did you drink that entire $6 bottle of wine you paid $40 for at the casino last week? At that price, I sure would have. That's 8 buy me a coffees. Cool. That might have been, I'm not sure if he's talking about one of my videos I put up. I had a bottle of wine on the cruise ship at my dinner on the cruise ship. I went to the steakhouse. Let's just say that wine didn't go to waste. Yeah, it did cost about that much too. I think it was around $40 or something. So, yeah, Sarasota Tim is hip to be square, like Huey Lewis says. I added that into my playlist, by the way. We got some Huey Lewis and the News in the 1980s New York Dan playlist. Yeah, it's on the channel. You'll see it. I'm trying to keep it all organized. When I do these cruises, I make the playlists up. So if you do the playlist, all you'll see are the cruise videos on one particular cruise. Try to keep it somewhat organized. Yeah, so he's over at JJ's. And before he went to JJ's, the other night I took some notes. He did his fire pit, his classic fireside chat. Yup, and he did some Tim math. He was talking about he's been semi-retired for 37 years. He said, but get this, he said he worked full-time in the car business for 17 years. So if you add those numbers up, you get 54 years. So that means he started working, if he's 66 now, he started working when he was 12. I don't know about that one. He started working in the car business full time when he was 12 years old. He said 33 years he did door-to-door sales. He was the best damn salesman that they've ever seen. That's right. He was saying he sold all the product. He was selling coupon booklets for his local service center. Yeah, get your car oil changed or work done on your car. He said it was a very good deal, $400 worth of car work, and he was selling the booklets for a real cheap price. I'm not sure of the exact price he was trying to get for them, but he said it was like giving out a freebie almost, and he was selling them right and left. And he said it was lucrative. The coupon book grift was a lucrative one. He was doing that, he said, right up until the pandemic. That's when he had to stop. You couldn't do the door-to-door. Yep. He even tried to start his own franchise, believe it or not. I didn't know this stuff. This is the first time I heard Tim say this. He was doing the coupon book sales for another guy, another company, and he kind of copied their concept. He went to another area of the country. He got deals going with local service centers, and he started selling his own coupon books. He was trying to franchise it. He even tried getting some more salespeople to help him. And he said the problem was he would go through a whole neighborhood. A salesperson would go to every house, and then they come back to him and say, I didn't sell anything. He said, when I do that, Rue, I'll sell every damn one of them. That's what he was saying. So it didn't pay to hire a salesperson. Yeah, you know what this almost reminds me of? If you guys want to check out a cool flick, there's a movie called Glen Gary. Glen Gary Leads. What the heck was the name of this movie? Glen Gary, Glen something. It's got Jack Lemmon in it. If you Google Jack Lemmon, it's quite a flick. Alec Baldwin's in it too. It has some stars in it. I believe it's from the 80s, and they were doing marketing. They were trying to sell properties, and they were doing a lot of phones, and they were trying to go do appointments. Jack Lemmon was trying to get to someone's house to sell them in person, knock on the door. It's a fiasco. You know who else is in it? Kevin Spacey. He was the manager. Oh, yeah. Williamson was the name of the manager. What a flick. Al Pacino, I think. Was he their top salesman in it? Yeah. It's quite a flick. But I have a friend in Florida that does telemarketing sales. It's kind of the story of his life. Like some of these sales jobs, the way they're set up, it's like, it's a real, some of it's kind of scammy. In that particular movie, Alec Baldwin was the hot shot, kind of the guru that came in to talk to them, give a pep talk, and they were going to give away a Cadillac to the top salesman. And Alec Baldwin comes in and he's like, what'd you drive here today? And you probably drove a cheap car. I pulled up in a BMW. And he's like, you give me these leads, I'll sell every one of them. He's kind of like what Tim was saying. It's a cool flick. Check it out. Oh, here's the other thing. He was saying he rode a Harley-Davidson. He would do road trips. He was selling these coupon books up in like Georgia or someplace. He would drive to Florida on the weekend. He said he only worked a couple days a week, so the rest of the week he'd drive his Harley to Florida, and he'd be kicking back. He said OPH, other people's houses. He would be staying there at other people's houses, kicking back in Florida, and then he would go to Georgia to sell more product. Yeah, Harley-Davidson. You know what, though? I kind of have a hard time believing some of this stuff, because here's the thing. I know a lot of guys that actually have motorcycles or Harleys, and they're into riding them and stuff. Let me tell you, usually if you're like that and you had that kind of, you were doing that, you would be still doing it now. Like, I can't figure out, Tim doesn't, you don't see him riding a motorcycle. You don't see him doing anything like that. I mean, what happened to his Harley? He had to sell it to pay bills? Where'd this mysterious Harley go? I don't know, guys. I wouldn't put it past that. That's kind of like fabricated, that he had this Harley. You don't see him, like, when he goes places, there's ways you can rent a motorcycle to drive around on. He could do something like that. Show his Harley riding skills, especially you could probably do it out by Nevada. There's probably places you could rent a Harley. I really wonder about that, if that's for real. Because those Harley guys, they live to ride. And why? How come he's not riding anymore? What happened? You know? Let's check in on the phone and see what's going on. I got to find out how, I don't know if it does this as the stream plays on a full, if you're not watching it on your phone. Oh, if you're watching it on your phone or you're watching the live stream, you do see the comments, the live chat, they call it. But unfortunately, when this becomes a regular video later, people watching it, I don't think they'll see that live chat. I'm not sure if there's a way to play that. Maybe there's some kind of way you could click on that to replay the live chat. Yeah, this will be a regular video later. If you're watching this as a regular video, hit the thumbs up for me. I'm going to look at the phone and see what's going on here. Yeah, some really good stars in that. Al Pacino. And you believe he played in House of Gucci, if you've seen that. Yeah, when he's in his 70s, he's actually still acting. He's in that House of Gucci, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, someone said, Ann says, there's no way my Harley friends would be selling door to door. Yeah, kind of, I don't know about this Harley story, guys. You have a biker gang. The guy comes to town in a leather jacket. He's coming up to your door to sell you stuff, right? Tim was a pretend Harley guy, just like he does in his life. Having can't wait says. Oh, everyone wore Harley shirts. My condolences on your friend. Ann said she attended her best friend's funeral, and they had Harley shirts. Yup. Yeah, Tim being a dad, a deadbeat dad. I love the cape. I don't know, guys. I don't know how he did all this. How's he's doing the Harley. I don't know where his kids were when he was doing this stuff. I do not know how that worked. I mean, and the mysterious thing is he never talks about what happened with his ex-wives. He doesn't say anything about that. It's very strange. He's talking about his Harley and his sand rail and all the stuff he did. He doesn't mention about having kids, what that was like. He doesn't mention about any stories really about his kids, what they did when he was a dad. You don't hear anything about that. It's kind of strange. Yeah, that part's left completely out of the video. I don't know. And what happened with his wives. He says several times, I've heard him saying in different videos, that he's been single most of his life. And at times he's lived with people, kind of like a roommate situation or a housemate situation, where he rents a room. Got my own cup, guys. Maybe we'll give some of these cups away. You never know. I got a few more. Figured if they went through all that trouble, they might as well make a couple of them. So, yeah, guess what, guys? I checked in on Carl's video when I was perusing around. Yeah, I look at all these videos. I flip through. I saw Life and Vibe. I mean, I got to see what else to check out. But Carl, he posted a video, and man, I feel bad for him. He's just trying to do some commentary on Sarasota, and he's getting a lot of flack. He's getting a lot of flack. Apparently that video that kind of critiques anybody talking about Sarasota, there's a video called Eye for an Eye. Yeah, I think they kind of bust on blind views. I think that's why it's called Eye for an Eye. Yeah, who is ever doing that? People say maybe it's Chris, Google Map Chris or something. They also call him Pittsburgh Chris. I think it might be the same guy. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they've put the heat on Carl. They did a video when he was working for Amazon. They reported him to Amazon because he was filming a video in his Amazon truck, or while he was doing his route delivering packages. The thing is, he's an independent contractor, so I think he's allowed to do that. You're not a direct employee of the company. So this latest problem came up. He said Carl used to be a lawyer, and he still has a license. He wants to keep that good. The freaking guys, who knows who did it, the Eye for Eye or something, or maybe it's, who knows, maybe it's Sarasota. We don't really know, but they reported him to the Bar Association. Because he was talking about law in this video or something. And I don't know what the deal is. Maybe you can't do that. I really don't understand. Whatever he was doing. I know there was some kind of a controversial thing. He was doing a video about how what Sarasota did, or what he does with his videos and Social Security advice, could be considered like you're taking advantage of like the elderly, something like that. Carl did a video along those lines, and he was saying he was going to use like his status as a lawyer to like file some kind of lawsuit or something, saying that Tim was doing something like that. Yeah, he did some kind of a video. I don't know if it was just to get clicks, if it was clickbait, or he's serious about doing it. Someone did comment. I mentioned this in another video, and someone did comment about this. And they said he's filing a lawsuit in Philadelphia or something. Some big thing. Now that's coming from a commenter. So I'm not, take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Yeah. So apparently he's had some flack. Yeah, they sent him a letter from the Bar Association, and I don't think he can't really talk about law stuff on his videos. Yeah, he's got to be careful. He was saying that in his latest video. It's terrible. He's gotten, man, he seemed kind of bummed out about it. We'll see if we can get him on here and do an interview. I heard Cowpote said he had called him on the phone, perhaps during his podcast. He may have gotten him on the phone. I think he was saying that at the boat show in one of his videos. We'll see if we can't get him on here. I'd like to do a video, though. Do a video conference, video broadcast interview. What I want to ask him about is more stuff he's doing. Yeah, he has a little RV. He was going to live in an RV at one point, too. Yeah, I want to see what's going on with that. We'll do it at some point. We'll get that done. So, yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. And I spent now I know how to do this. I'm getting better and better at it. Once you learn how to do this when you're doing the online, it's this is like what Blindview does. He has his studio and he probably uses the same kind of stuff to do broadcasting. You have to do it on the fly, though. That's the thing that's a little bit tricky. Oh yeah, I have some footage in here too. Where is my footage? Do I have so much stuff in here that I gotta scroll it? Here it is, right here. There we go. Yeah, here's a little footage when I was in Nassau, Bahamas. Pretty fun. I wish I was there, let me tell you. After being in this cold weather, you really miss that. Wow, guys. Yeah, that was a fun day. We had great weather. Wasn't terribly hot, wasn't terribly cold. Got to walk around Nassau, film it. That might be my ship right there, Carnival Venezia. Yep. That's the Pride. I see it on the side. Carnival Pride. When you go into Nassau, if you do a cruise, it's kind of like you'll see all kinds of cruise ships tied up there. They all come for the day. They all leave, though, at night. They don't stay there. They don't stay overnight in Nassau. There was some kind of security problem there. The other year, there was some kind of a warning for travelers. But guess what? I think it's gotten a little bit better. You just got to be street smart. You're just there for the day. Look at all these cruise ships. That one headed out, that's an MSC. I think it might be the Seaside. Yeah, that's a different kind of design. It's kind of weird from the back. They made it more narrow. Gives you some more like deck room down on the promenade deck area. I think they even have a swimming pool down there. All right, here's my ship, Venezia. I sailed thousands of miles on this, guys. Quite a craft. It's a real fancy ship. I like it. I was just getting back on it in the nick of time. You had to be back. You don't want to cut it close. When you go on these cruises, you got to make sure you get back to that ship extra early. If you are not back in time, they will not. Once they untie that ship, even if you're right on the dock, they're not going to retie it just so that you can get on. You'll see it sail off. Yeah, more cruises are coming up, and my trip to Florida. It's coming up soon. This girl here, she wanted to be on my channel. They actually asked me. And I'm like, sure, we'll do a little interview. I think it was her first cruise. She was having a good time. But I asked her about the food, and believe it or not, she said there wasn't enough spice on the food or something about it. You had to put a lot of salt and pepper, she said. I thought the food was great. I don't know. You can't please everyone. At my dinner table at night, some of the ladies were complaining that the food had too much seasoning on it. Yeah, Sharon says Carl got a letter, but he did not get in any kind of trouble. That's good. I thought he mentioned, though, that he can't do any more legal talk on his video, really. Oh, yeah. Lee Claude says, don't forget about the AMS oil in the Benz. If it keeps airplanes flying, it's good enough for me. Yeah, that's a high-quality motor oil, AMS oil. It's worth the price, right? I got to get some of that. I'm going to do an oil change on the Benz real soon. Soon as I get a break with this super cold weather, I got to put the thing up on ramps. Do an oil change. It holds like 8.5 quarts. Maybe even 9. Yeah, Thursday at 7. That's Blind View's live stream. I know about that one, Sharon. That's the one where I come in the room and I'm like Norm from Cheers. He comes in, everyone's like, Norm! I go in, everyone's like, New York Dan! That's a fun live stream, yep. Yeah, Sarasota Tim, he's starting to be a real, you know what, he's, I think it's getting to his head, some of the, you know, he wants to be in the villages, he's getting champagne tastes. and caviar dreams. But he's on a real tight budget. He can't eat. He's got champagne tastes and caviar dreams, but he can't even afford Mickey D's. Yeah, so yeah, I have a trip. One of my destinations is Miami, by the way. Yup. I have a trip coming up. Going to be going down, doing a cruise. Carnival Elation. It's an older cruise ship built in 1998. And then I'm going to visit a friend in South Florida. I might even go to the Hollywood Hard Rock Casino by Fort Lauderdale. But yeah, I definitely like to go to Miami. I'm going to be at that park, South Point Park, right where that cruise ship, on my last live stream, I played video footage of when the cruise ship left out of Miami. And it's on my cruise playlist. You'll see the actual cruise video. Went right by South Point Park. That's the most beautiful place. You can walk along there and you'll see all the big cruise ships go right by. It's really cool. I've never seen Tim even film there. Never seen him do it. Huh. Yeah, apparently Tim has a urinal bottle that he keeps in his car. And I think he took pictures to put on Facebook Marketplace. And the bottle might be in the damn picture. You believe that? Talk about staging the photo, right? Unbelievable. He details the car, but then he leaves that in there, right? I hope he takes it out if someone comes to do a test drive. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, he was saying the other day, he said the good Lord is giving him a message. He's saying, I want you to drive this car. So he got it out of storage again to drive it. It might be also that he's kind of trying to charge a little bit too much money for it. That might be part of the reason it's not selling. I saw he put the footage of it recently. He put a giant for sale sign in the side window. So I'm thinking what he was doing is he got it. The reality of it was he got it out of storage so he could drive it around and advertise it. And I also think he's trying to bring it to places like Carvana or CarMax. He's probably trying to get quotes, trying to get them to buy it, maybe the local car dealers. He's driving around trying to peddle that thing, trying to sell it. That's why he got out of storage. He's not going to be driving that. He's not keeping that thing. Make no mistake about it. That thing was, something went wrong. It was supposed to be for Miss Tammy. Something bad happened. They had an agreement and then she backed out of it. Something bad. And now he's got to peddle it. He's got to liquidate it. Unfortunately, you're going to take a beating on the price. But nah, that's the problem with buying the car brand new. If he had bought a used Honda Accord and he had it all cleaned up and did the oil change, put new tires on it, stuff like that, he probably could sell it and get back every penny he paid for it if he only kept it for like 6 months or less. He probably could get all his money back. He had to go buy a brand new one. That's just craziness. I don't know what he was thinking. And those cars are pretty much the same. Whether you get one that's brand new or you get one that's like 5 years old, how much different is it really going to be? Especially in Florida. Those cars stay clean down there. That's the place to buy a used car. Yeah, something was going on with that. She was going to take that over, I think. his crushing it for Christ, right? Guess what, guys? I went to the dollar store. The video's going to come out. I haven't posted it yet. I was just there, and you will not believe what I got. A copy of the Bible. Yeah, Old and New Testament in here was only $1.25. Look at this. It even has a bookmark. A string bookmark in there. Unbelievable. Leslie's into reading books. That's how I ended up finding this. We went in there and she was in the book section. I was browsing around. Yeah, this is pretty good. The only catch is, you see, this had like cellophane around it, so I couldn't look in the store. When I got it home, I opened it up, and the text, this is really small text, guys. That's the only problem. But I was like, yeah, I should go through here. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a crushing it for Christ. We'll do some readings in here and talk about it. That would be good topics, right? We'll do a little bit of that. Go through a little at a time. Do like little videos that can be part of our broadcast. We'll see. The one Tim uses, he uses something called a daily devotional. It's not the Bible. It has like messages in it, but you know, it's not the actual scripture. Wow, look at that pool, guys. That thing, yeah, this is on my ship, Venezia, Carnival Venezia. That was really cool. Had a fun time on that. It's a great vacation. Unbelievable. I'm going to film my casino video soon. I'm getting to it. We're going to talk about how I get the cruise for free. How to do it. Going to get to that. We're doing one thing at a time here on this channel. Making a lot of progress too. But yeah, that's on my list. We'll do the casino video. Check out the cruise videos that are up there already. I got more cruise video. I went on a cruise to Bermuda. I haven't even posted yet. Leslie came with me. We just did it in the fall, but I didn't have time to do it live or do it from the ship. Yeah. And when you're with your girlfriend too, you got to pay attention. Got to do more stuff. But I did make a lot of great video. That was the only catch with Miss Tammy. When she's around Tim's videos, the quality of everything goes way down. He's under pressure. He can't really do his morning chats. He's got to curtail his video making activities. It's the only problem. And I think she kind of puts a damper on it. When he went on the cruise, he barely filmed anything. I was very surprised. I thought he was going to do all this content on the cruise like I do. I must have filmed that one the other way. The vertical. I don't know what I'm filming there. Oh, that's got to be looking down onto the pier. That's what we're looking at. Yup. I think this whole video I was in Nassau. Our ship's getting ready to head out. Nassau, Bahamas. Yeah, hopefully Carnival keeps giving out these cruises. I've heard things are getting stingy through the cruise grapevine. One of my friends, he actually invited me. I went on his cruise that he got a free cruise, and I went as a guest. I just had to pay tax and fees, and he's like kind of a cruise expert. Yeah, he was saying some of the offers, it's getting trickier and trickier to get the free cruise. We'll see. I'll show you on my channel. Have to get to filming that thing. Yeah, I think there was a plan, Sharon. I agree that Tammy and Tim were thinking they could move into like the villages. Maybe be a neighbor of JJ's, something like that. And then Tim was going to sell the Toyota truck and the trailer maybe and just drive. Maybe that Honda was for him and he was going to live in like the villages and drive the Honda. And something fell apart. He keeps saying if you play your cards right, you can live in a trailer like he does and how great it is. But then I've heard him say other times, he said he would trade it for sticks and bricks if he could. Can't believe a damn thing he says. Yup. Yeah, these ships are far from Titanic, though, let me tell you. The technology, like, they're safe. They're safe. Just don't watch Poseidon Adventure before you go. Avoid that movie completely. You'll be freaked. You'll cancel your reservation. I saw that movie. We were talking about that on my last live stream, the one from the 70s, Poseidon Adventure. I was watching that, and the night after I watched it, I woke up in the night and I thought like my bedroom was sinking. I thought I was on a ship. It freaked me out. I was at home. I wasn't on a cruise. I was at home, but I felt like the whole thing. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what happened to their plans, but apparently we'll see if Miss T reappears. We will see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long he can stay at JJ's before he wears his welcome out. Yeah, there's one of those catamaran type sailboats. They do a lot of excursions with those. They'll take you from the dock. If you arrive by cruise ship, you go on one of those. They'll take you over to like an island beach or maybe do some snorkeling. It's pretty fun stuff. Yup. That one might be that's another excursion boat. It's a fun time, guys. You got to try it. Best damn vacation you'll ever take in your life. I know a lot of people like land-based vacations, but this thing, there's something magical about being on the cruise. The thing is, especially once you get down to like the Caribbean, each day you wake up, you go over to the buffet for breakfast or the restaurant on board. You look outside, you're in a new place. You got new scenery. You're seeing water. You're seeing amazing sunsets. It's really cool. It's nice to be on the ocean like that. These ships seem pretty safe. I've been on a number of cruises. I'm pretty confident. And the food's been great on all the cruises I've been on. I've had better food than when I go on a land-based vacation. I've never had any kind of problem on the ship with stomach issues or any kind of thing like that. Everyone keeps their hands clean. They sanitize. It's a tight ship, like they say. They run a tight ship. You get better service and better quality food than you do at a land-based type vacation. It's really amazing that the whole thing can work. So, anyway, guys, yeah, I'm glad I got this working. Now, the next time I do this live stream, I'll probably have it down pat, or I'll know I'm getting the hang of this program. Yeah, I'm glad I don't know what was going on last time when the audio didn't work. It was some kind of a global setting I had to do on the streaming controls. I don't know how it got changed. This time everything seems to be working. I even have my cordless mic now. Yeah, the one that works with my phone works here. Perfect. And we got all these different angles too. It's really cool. Got over here. Yeah, I got the comments. I'm doing the comments on my phone so I can see them. Yeah, I'm doing all this stuff. I got all these plugs. This thing has all these wires coming out of it. It's amazing this even works. Oh, and then if you can do the web while you're doing this, the web browser, this is the test. We got to see. Let's see if I can do it here. Whoop. Here we go. We got to see if this works with a video, because let's try it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Bring YouTube up. Let's bring my channel up here. There's my live stream. Let's see about my other videos I got. I don't know if it will affect the... Yeah, that's done with AI, guys. Believe it or not. This thing here. Yup. I don't know if it will affect... If I'm playing off my channel, it might be a problem. These are my music playlists. These are all my playlists here. Solo Cruise on Carnival Line. Yup. The best one... Where is he here? This is the wineries. I went out. Oh, yeah. This one with the Grease album art. This is my disco playlist. That's one of the best. My Cape May beach trip. MC Hammer. Yeah, believe it or not, I have some classic rap music. Here's some new music picks. That one was my girlfriend tells me, or she's playing a lot of that new music. This is my Caribbean cruise. This is the one I went to with Rob. My friend Rob, we went on this cruise. Let's see. Let's try playing one from that. This one was with my other camera phone. They might not be as good. Let's see how it plays, just to test.
We are on board Carnival Venezia.
Here I am on the ship. Let's see if this even works.
We are in the casino. It's closed right now, so we're going to take a quick film in here of what this looks like here.
Because, you know, this all has to run over the internet.
Wheel of Fortune.
I'm going to look on my phone and see how
pretty
it's coming
cool.
out.
I'm going to film the statue here. That's
like
pretty fancy.
That's pretty amazing.
Now, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of machines you got. It's all in the algorithm. When the machines are running.
Yes, so hey, if this works,
you got to find out.
I'm green lighted, guys. I could bring up Tim's video.
You got to not let the machines disrespect you.
Let's see if I hit the space.
You got to find out what's going on.
Oh, yeah, it stopped it. Because I hear that guy, Zachary Michael, when I was watching his thing, I hear him. He keeps hitting the space bar to pause the video. He has a very loud keyboard.
And you can't play dumb.
Yeah, you just pause the video.
You gotta, like, if you're not winning at the machine, you're losing, right?
Yeah, we're green lighted, guys.
I'm just showing everyone what
we can do commentary on the
thing. Oh, quick hit. They got those. You think those are good?
These machines,
they're probably good, right?
That got blurred.
Oh, this one here, you had good luck with that? Some of the newer
machines in the middle there.
That's a newer game. I've seen that. I've seen that game around. But
glitz and glamour.
It all depends on the algorithm,
but they're not good.
It depends
on. Yeah, it's a very sparkly ship.
Who's been playing?
Wheel of Fortune. I played those things
before you. Where the machine is in terms of a jackpot. This looks like a newer machine.
I'm looking for a good spot here.
I don't have much faith that these older kind of machines will pay out anything big. Yep. That's kind of my take on it. Oh, this is his famous cut for cash.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this thing's a scam, guys. It had this ball of money, and you pay money to operate this thing. It comes out with like a little pair of scissors, and you try to snip that string. There's a string here. This thing is hanging by a string. And if the ball falls down, you get to keep all that money that's in the middle. But the thing is, I'm going to tell you what the deal is. It's no different than
There's a ball of money
machine.
here.
It's all computer
It's on a
controlled
string.
here. Up here somewhere, there's a snipper. Here it is. This is the snipper. And it's all computer controlled. It will not let you snip that string, no matter how good you are, until the algorithm gives this thing the okay to let you. So you can try it all day long.
And they
It's not
have
gonna
this
let you
cutting
snip that string
mechanism
until the machine's ready. Mm-hmm.
in here, which you control, right?
Yeah, don't be fooled, guys.
And
There's another
I
one
guess
like
you
that
press
called
this
Key
button
Master.
here,
It lines up a key
and
that has to
maybe
go
that
into
brings
a
it
key
out.
slot.
And when it's at
Don't
the
be
right
fooled.
spot, you let go of the button and it cuts. But here's the thing, what people don't realize, this has nothing to do with skill.
It's kind of like clickbait.
This has an algorithm in here. It's computer
No, you're
controlled.
better
It
off
will
playing
not
the regular
let you
slots. You just gotta don't
win
let the
this.
machines
No matter
disrespect
how good you are
at
with the
full
skill,
throttle,
it will
man.
not let
He
it get
texted in
to the right
comments
spot to
that
cut it. It's similar
getting
to another
beat up at
machine
the
called
machines.
Keymaster.
wasn't doing
Press
well in
forward
Vegas.
button to move scissors close to prize.
I don't
Release
know if
button
he's
when
able to
scissors
turn
are in
it around or
position
not. Thing
where
is,
they
if you're
can
on a
cut the
machine
rope.
and you're trying to get it to
The
pay
scissors
out
cut
a bonus
automatically.
round, you don't want
If
to
the
keep
wires
playing at a
cut, the
losing
door
machine.
of the GIF will be
You'll know
unlocked.
if the machine's
After
not
taking
hot
the
and it's
gift,
costing
please
you a lot of
close
money
the
just to
door.
play at it. Don't stay at
So
that
it not
machine.
only controls
There's so
that,
many
it also
machines around.
controls
Find another one.
this
As you're
door
playing
here.
on it, you
You
want to win
see,
small enough prices
That's
to keep
locked.
you going till you hit
it
a
will not
bonus.
let you open this
You
up.
don't want to be on a
It
machine
releases
where
this
it's not
electronically,
giving
and then this
small
door
prices out,
opens,
and you just
so
keep
you can
playing
take that
it.
out.
Your money just
And
keeps going
I don't
down
know,
because you're
guys, but I
thinking
see
you're
a
gonna
lot of
get to a
singles in
bonus.
there too. I'm not seeing any
No,
hundos.
that's the biggest mistake.
There might
Or,
not be, in
you know,
fact, as
like,
much money in
sometimes
there
the
as one
casino
would
is
think.
crowded, and you're like, oh, I got the seat, I found the machine.
And it's, what
I
is
don't
it,
wanna leave right
$2
now
for every
because
credit.
I won't be able to find a good
If you buy
machine.
more,
Well,
they
I
give
got
you
news
8
for
for
you. If your
10.
money, if that machine's
I don't know
costing you a
about
lot
that
to
one.
play at
I
it,
think
you really should just leave
it's
the
called
casino
cut
and
for
try
cash.
to do something else, and come back another time when the casino's less crowded.
I don't know if I trust that one. I wouldn't, you
There's
know
a lot
what?
to do if you're in Vegas.
That thing
or
is
you're
kind of
in-
like a gimmick.
go to
I
Atlantic City
seriously,
sometimes.
I don't
You
think
can go
that's a
swimming in the
legitimate
pool
thing
usually.
to play.
Don't tell us a lot of
It's got that
amenities. You can go
casino
to the
smell
watch
in here.
TV.
I smell it.
Just take a break. Don't
It's like
keep playing
a
at,
chemical
if you're losing in the
deodorizer mixed
casino
with
and you can't get good machines,
tobacco,
take a break from it.
cheap tobacco. It smells like an old
That's my advice.
hotel room
You got to be
that they
careful
used to have
with that.
when you went to like a
Don't
motor
just play
inn.
because you're there.
It would have that smell in it back in the day.
Oh, you can hear the video too. Okay,
I like
sorry
this
about
machine.
that.
That's cool. Pirate related.
I got to try this with my
It's probably a
headphones.
gimmick,
Here, let's
but
see.
it's what you like to play. If it's your theme,
Okay.
go for it. Oh, here's another one called the Vault. It's the same concept. It has a claw, and
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. So the deal is, yeah, when you're playing those videos, you can hear them. I have a way here. I could shut the audio off on those videos when I do it. We'll know. We'll figure that one out. We will figure that out. The next time we do it. Yeah. The next time I do it, I'm going to figure out how to put the headphones onto the computer, and I got to monitor my feed as I'm doing it. That's the thing. Let's see. Logitech. Here it is, right here. All right, guys. Now you see I'm hearing the delay. That's the problem right there. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. It's getting kind of late. I'm going to be having a drink here, pomegranate, and I'm going to be getting to bed soon. It's been a long one doing that. I was doing a lot today. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good evening, a great day, depending when you're watching this. Hit the thumbs up for me. Your friend, New York Dan. Yeah, we'll try to do this on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. That will be my night. I know Blind Views is on Thursday. Tuesdays at 8. That seems to work. And next time we should be even better. Get the technical stuff set up, ready to go. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been fun, guys. I'll leave you with my tribute video here. Hope everyone has a good night. Hope the weather gets warmer, guys.
YouTube star lights up screens both near and far with a funky groove and a playful wink. He's the one that makes you think. Cruising down in Sarasota sun, every video a different fun with a city charm and a flashy light. You know he's set to take flight. Dance in the spotlight, making moves, spreading joy with his video grooves. From the Big Apple to the beach's sand, he's the man, our New York Dan. Always ablaze with fans raving about his craze. He's a digital delight, a viral spree, dancing on the internet sea. From bustling streets to ocean waves, creating content that never caves. Be it on a yacht or a city park, Dan charisma leaves a mark. Dan's in the spotlight making moves, spreading joy with his video grooves. From the